Oh, there we go. Get set up. Welcome, welcome. Just getting things set up here. I saw your message there on Steam and it looked like you were offline, so. Haven't seen you in a while. What's up? Oh, alright. Nah, I don't want to really do any of the chat things with somebody else online. I think I'm pretty much going to keep my stream free of that until I get to the point, like, where it's. If I get to the point where there's a lot of people that want to do it, maybe I'd like dedicate a day of the week or something, have a call-in day or something. What's wrong with your PC? And you may notice I don't think you've ever watched me play Prison Architect before, Junior. But that's what I've been doing the past few streams. So I'm just continuing I'm continuing what I started a few streams ago. This is my pretty much my first prison, so I'm trying to remember exactly what I was attempting to do. I'm gonna need some more power eventually. These guys are all just kind of hanging out, I think. Oh yeah, I was trying to find people. So I've this was my initial prison here, and then I expanded all of these areas, and I just built a dedicated protective custody prison over here, but I don't have anybody to put in it right now. I need to find like ex-law enforcement people and snitches, etc., to put in there. So I can find them maybe. I think I searched right before I saved the game last time, and I don't think that I don't think that there's really anybody. Oh, there's somebody tunneling over there. Move that tunnel. So showers, yard, canteen, kitchen, Just trying to remember. Infirmary. I finally got classrooms. I've got people getting close to getting smart enough to use this library finally. I built this library way too early. Yeah, I wouldn't be against that. Let's see here. Finally, some people are going to the infirmary on their own. That's one thing that I couldn't seem to get working very well. Whoa! Got some serious tunneling issues here. Okay. I've never seen that happen. It's a pretty impressive tunnel. But right now, one of my big issues is that I have a lot of mid-secure. I've got a dedicated area for high security prisoners here, and then mid-security here. I've got low security here, but it doesn't work very well because you can divide their cells, but they're really not in their cells all that long, just for when they sleep, etc. And they always end up, mingling anyway. So I kind of need to separate what they do more, which I think I can actually do. I saw my lady friend, my fiance's been playing this as well, and I saw that she was adjusting their schedules so they weren't always doing the same thing at the same time. So I think I'm going to work on that a little bit too. On Steam, it's probably because I leave this computer on basically all the time because it's uploading my YouTube videos, etc. So I'll be logged on, but the majority of time I'm not at the computer, so it's kind of unreliable. If I remember to log off, then it'd fix that problem, but for the most part I just leave things running. So I'm not ignoring you. Half the time I've seen your message come through a couple times, but by the time I come back and look at it, you're offline. Alright, so let's divide their shower time. We'll make them shower a little earlier, and then they can go back to free time. Normal and min, they can shower together. Oh, I forgot that you were looking to start streaming. What are you going to start with? That'd be pretty cool to see. Everybody eats at the same time. That's something that I should probably... You know what? Let's have them work a bit earlier, get a little bit of free time, and then, well, no, they can eat early. Then they'll go to free time. Then yard time. Oh, gotcha, using your iPad. So we've separated the time that they eat lunch. Now I think we'll just swap up work and eat, and then I think we should be good. They kind of end up having a little bit of free time overlap. That could be a danger zone, but Xbox 360 Minecraft? I actually haven't seen too many people do it on Xbox. That'd be kind of interesting. I think isn't it mostly, I think most people do it on PC just because of all the mods and stuff. I think Xbox you end up having to just be vanilla, right? I don't know much about it. Is Terraria on Xbox? I know that they released a lot of versions. I think I'm gonna keep minimum and normal around the same schedules. I just really wanted to get maximum kind of separated. I think their work times will probably kind of somewhat overlap, but let's start with that, I think. I think we'll start with this, see how it works. Oop, nothing's moving again. And I think all my utilities are alright for the time being. Let's see here, materials. Perimeter wall, 200 a square. Ooh, don't think I'm gonna do that. Kept this open. I really just want to get some prisoners in here in protective custody just so this isn't wasted. Let's see here. Yeah, I mean, I've played some Minecraft. I recently just tried to get into the mods on it, but the mods just seem, for me, really difficult to set up. Maybe I'm just not tech savvy enough, but I had some big issues trying to get them installed and working correctly. It kind of bugged out the whole game. I mean, I know that they can work. I've seen streams that, you know, have really interesting mods, but I think I just need like a foolproof system or something somehow to be able to do it myself. All right. And one thing I wanted to make was a parole room where they can get their parole hearings, because you can see what I just looked at. Like, for example, this guy, he's got a 12-year sentence. He served 1.5 years. So he's not up for parole, but after you get, like, I think it's like 3/4 or something, they can go up, or maybe half the time they can start trying to get paroled. And that helps their morale and stuff like that, I think, so. I just don't know quite where I want to put the parole hearing place. So for that you need... Prisoners will be eligible for parole at 50% and 75% of their terms. The warden and the chief will decide. It needs to be indoors, room size 5x5 with a visitor table. So it can actually be a really small area. I think I'll just try to put it off into this side here, because it's going to be a pretty... I think they go 1 by 1, I'm sure, right? So... Well, they have 60 prisoners up for parole, so maybe I need a little bigger area. I think if I just expand this room out, I'll be good. I apologize, I know I'm still stuffy. So when do you get your PC back? Check my intake. I get 5 prisoners a day. I've got a little bit of extra space. I think I'm going to up it a bit. And this one, I think I'll just do a regular door. Ah, that did destroy the room. Son of a... I'm really bad at expanding buildings. I tend to make these mistakes. So, build a wall. They've got lights. Hey man, just use the Twitch chat. Pops up in my game. I don't want to have to log log off of the Steam or something. And then visitor tables and a door is what I need. So add a door here. And I think just some extra visitor tables, but I can't imagine why or how you would be able to have multiple roles going on at the same time if it's conducted by the warden, etc. Oh yeah, and I gotta get power over to the room. That should be easy enough. Yeah, this will be super easy. That should stretch electricity to the whole room. And I want to add a camera. Put a camera up there. Never fails. I feel alright with my cold, and then I start streaming, and then I start getting all stuffy and miserable. I've streamed this for like 12 hours in the past 4 days though, so that's a pretty good run for me. Maybe I'll have a little shorter session today or something, but I tend to get wrapped up in this game and forget about all that. Hey, that's the first time I've seen so many visitors show up. Subnautica. What's that? And is it free? Alright, search again. I don't know how... I haven't had too many fights. So maybe maybe it's been working out. In terms of scheduling, anyways. Showers are kind of separate. There wasn't really an issue there. They're eating separately now. That shouldn't be an issue. The only issue I see is that MidSec is so large. It's such a large chunk of the population that it still seems difficult. Oh, and there's not a lot of prisoners eating. That's an issue. Why is there only one chef over here? And there's 2 chefs over there. I think we need more chefs. I expanded this kitchen, so I don't understand why so many prisoners are not eating. Hey, how's it going, Harry? Welcome. So let's search again, see if we can't get anybody in this protected custody wing, because I really need to get people in there just to kind of organize things better, but I don't think that anybody's... Nobody's really fit that description lately. Huh. Subnautica is underwater survival alien game. That's a mouthful. Oh yeah, I gotta connect this last camera. Connect. And we're good there. Oh, I needed to designate the room as Pearl. That should help, hopefully. But man, danger is rising. I think it's just because people aren't eating or something. It looks like there's a lot of prisoners that are going without food, and I'm not quite sure why that is. I mean, I've got cooks. I've got the kitchen set up to do quite a bit. Subnordis. You using like text to speech or something? Speech to text? Hey puppy. Come here. Come here. Come here. Ugh. And we're puppy sitting today. we have this little gem with us. It's a little one. Ugh. Subnordis. Yeah, I'll check it out. Ah, more tunnels? Ah, the puppies will get it. Yeah, I love this dog. Her name's Missy. It's my fiance's parents. They're out for the weekend, so we get her. We used to get her a lot of weekends, but not so much anymore. Yeah, she's back there. Wait for the camera. She's being as quiet as possible. She likes to make noise during the streams, but she's busy with her. She does the pen and paper role playing online on like Roll20. Still looks like, well, actually, it's finally going down. It looks like the prisoners are starting to eat. It still looks, oh, it looks like the danger's pretty much settling down, so maybe that's it. Okay, Subnautica. I'll check that out. I assume it's on Steam. Alright. Still want to find people for protective custody. But it's not really looking so good for that. I wish they warned you when you got that. Picked a good Wi-Fi pet. Yeah, it's nice that she games. Although she did pretty much steal Prison Architect from me yesterday. She was playing it all day, like literally all day. What was it, like 10 hours? Had to have been something like that. How long were you playing Prison Architect yesterday? It had to have been like 10, 12 hours. Yeah. And they're eating / free time. I think I was told that they go to school when they have work time. I really want to get them more educated so they'll use this freaking library. And I'm surprised that nobody's gone up for parole with the new... I wonder when they... during what time they do parole, if that's during work as well. Oh, they say you look pretty. She says thank you. And I think, I'm tired of this yard getting so congested. I think that if I pave it, it'll go better. Let's just change it all to stone. I think really I ought to expand it a little bit. Well, since I don't have any protective custody, I would say I could make this high sec, but I've got too many high sec people. 1, 2, and they're all doing yard time at the same time. That's an issue. That's probably an issue. Let's look at their... Oh yeah, yard time's all at the same time. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is say yard time, free time. We'll switch that up. And I think they started to move instantly on that. That should help. Yeah, don't feel awkward. She needs compliments. She doesn't get enough of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So I would need to double my cell size here. But I think it'll work too. I think I should start. I might try to keep this like mid and regular, kind of general population, and then make another separate high security thing over here. So if we do it that way, this is, how big is this? That's 12 by 15, and that gets 8 cells. So 16 cells, I would just need to expand that to be 30 and make it 24 by 30. $30, 24, and then this will be just the cell area. And I think I'll actually start with that. So we'll pour the foundation. Actually, no, let's not do that because it always causes issues with this fence. I'm gonna remove the fencing first. That's a lot of presents. So once this gets done, oh, that actually moved pretty quickly. So once that's done, then we'll build this. Gonna make a dedicated high security area. And with this, let's go back to planning. Should be pretty straightforward. That's right. That's right. Yep. There we go. Oop. Nope. Just trying to draw this out because if you start doing it with materials right away, I tend to make mistakes and then it becomes a pain to cancel things, etc. This will work out. That'll be fine. That'll just be kind of an awkwardly placed cell. That's fine. Yeah, that's her workstation back there. We both kind of do our thing down here in the basement. So there we go. That'll work. They gotta remove all these trees first. Normally the building goes a little bit quicker. Let's see here. Yeah, we can make this work. I don't think it's being the absolute most efficient that it could be, but I've already set them to work on the foundation, so that'll work. And then 2, 3, 4. Yeah, we ended up being a little bit wide. Well, actually, you know, we could kind of scrap this. Because I think I can, it's a little tough. I can put the, I didn't even think about it, but I'd like to put a shower in each one. Well, actually, you know, I made these a little bit wider and added a shower, but I think I don't need to necessarily do that. I guess technically I need to figure out where I want to put an entrance, too. This ends up being a little bit bigger. I don't like that. That all kind of bothers me a bit. I could just make this like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Nope, 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 nope. That still ends up being a wall. Hmm. Let's see here. Do. There we go. I don't know. I mean, this kind of ended up not exactly the way I wanted it. It's not the best setup. It should have been a little bit. It should have been a little bit better planned. I did my math wrong on the dimensions. Story of my life. Yeah, we'll make 2 entrances here. That'll complete the building. See, the danger's going down. It hasn't really gone crazy or anything, so I think it's actually working out for the time being. The way that I got things set up. And, I mean, the only thing I'm confused about is parole. Have you done parole yet, dear? When do they go to parole? Oh, okay. Yeah.
But I think
So, parole. Ah, there we go. Parole hearing. That'll be 6 a.m. to 10 a.m. So it's basically during some free time. And showers and whatnot, so that should work out. Oh, weird. Now I'm gonna shut up. Oh, I think Moo probably got with the so with 20 O's on it. Oh, I froze time. Oops. We'll do these actual walls. Not just the planning mode now, this is actual walls. Yeah, it's not, you're not spamming. It was just Moobot overreacting to the spelling of so. She thinks you're spamming O's. Which I guess by definition of spamming, that's technically spamming, but a lot of people would do that. Spending money. $50 a block. Seems kind of steep. Lock this door open. While they're doing construction, these jail doors tend to get in the way. Oh, already built there. Okay. Kind of settled down for the night at least, but I don't know. I think changing how people are moving throughout the prison at certain times has helped a lot. Yeah, you just tested it. It works. I don't think Moobot will like automatically like kick you or anything. I don't know what the settings are on it. I don't want to see you kicked though. It wouldn't be my choice. I'd be able to go and reverse it if I saw it, but okay. And then we gotta put beds. $200 a bed. Ridiculous. Stop messaging me on Steam, please. Yep. Congratulations. Oops. Let's see here. Oh, did it say banned? Did it actually ban you? Let's see here. Let me fix that. Sorry, I didn't realize that's why you were messaging me. Causing issues. It probably was like a temporary ban or something. Let me just pull up my actual stream. That's the only way I can figure out to fix it. I told you not to test it. I'll have to adjust those settings. That seems really sensitive. Okay, so Junior Bear. Add remove user from ignores. Oops. I just ignored you. Alright. Unignored. How do I unban you? So you can still see the stream, but you just can't chat, evidently. Oh yeah, has been timed out 4 times. Message deleted, message deleted, message deleted. Oh, because it deleted all your previous. It probably gave you a temporary 10-minute ban, but let's see here. Permit. There you go. I think you should be able to chat again. Let's see here. Let me check that, because that seems a little bit sensitive for my liking on spam. It wasn't excessive caps. You should be able to chat in Twitch now, check it. Spamming removes messages with repeated letters, phrases, or words disruptive. Let's go into settings for that. No spamming allowed. Warning duration is 10 seconds. Timeout duration is 600 seconds. So I think that you should be alright. I added you back, so I think that you should be... I permitted you, so you should be good again, I think. Try sending something back through Twitch. Twitch chat. Oh, no, I just permitted you as in probably permitting you for the what's it called? For like sending links. Hmm. How do I unban you? Let's go into the command list. Rejoining. Commands remove. Da, 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 da. I don't know, man. I might not be able to undo that. It said 3 days? It's definitely not giving me a whole lot of options. Hmm. It should have just given you a timeout. I don't know, man. I can't figure it out right now. I'm taking a lot of time away from actually playing a game trying to figure this out. It's not forever. It didn't permaban you for using too many O's. Let's see here. Doors. Send user message. Alright. I'll do some extra. I'll search online, figure out how to do it. Unban. How to unban. I can't believe it banned you. It says forever. Basic commands. Unban. Okay. So unban JNR bear 223. All right, you should be good now. Try it out. I think we got you unbanned. You should be good. All right. All right. Yep, you're back. Woohoo. Stop spamming things. um. So where was I? All right, we got to finish this prison. So toilets. Everybody needs a toilet. And turn them around. And toilets. Boom, 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 boom. Moobot. I could pay money and have it renamed, but I don't really feel like spending money at this point. Oh, I forgot beds in the corner rooms. And toilet. And I don't know what I would name it anyways. Be nice to Moobot. Moobot could also ban you. Alright. And we'll put shower heads. Whoa, 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 whoa. Wrong button. Super zoom in. It's cramped, but I don't think they need the extra room to shower, really. So I think this will work. Do, 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 do. My head is about to... I'm surprised it didn't want to ban you for so many ha-has. And I probably ought to put a drain below each of these so we don't have like flooding issues. Be careful, man. It does seem sensitive, though. I'm not going to take the time to do it right now, but I'll probably look more into the bot and see if I can't make it a little bit more forgiving, because, I mean, I don't really think that's super annoying to me to have, like, 10 O's on a SO. Yeah, it's a little excessive, but it's not, like, ban-worthy. Or I can change the punishment to, like, a 3-minute timeout or something. And now we gotta hook up utilities. I think the easiest, cheapest way to do it would be to take it out here. Go out like this. Did it ban you again? Oh, because it was no warning. Well, stop fucking with it, man. Like, I'm sorry that you're having a hard time with it, but stop playing with it. I gotta take time out of the stream to mess with it. Alright, I'll unban you. Again. Unban JNR. There. Let's see if I can't. I'll just turn off the spam thing for now. I'm tired of dealing with it. If children can't stop playing with it, I'll undo it for now. Use the caps, banned words. Spamming. Off. Alright. We're good. You're back. You should be unbanned. So... Oh, I'm sorry, Harry. I didn't even notice. I didn't see your chat in my thing. That's weird. Is my I'm gonna send out a test. Check, check. That's so weird. I didn't see Harry's chats in my ice chat, but then over on the actual prison I saw it. That's weird. Well, maybe I should do this. I can do this as a pop out. And maybe I'll just do that. Close out of that. Sorry, I know that I'm not playing the game. I'm having... It bugs me that I miss somebody's messages. Because I don't like to ignore people. There we go. This will work out better, I think. Okay, back to the game. They were building the pipes anyways. I couldn't have done anything if I wanted. Let's see here. We'll build a couple more pipes over here. And then small pipes. And this will be over here, that'll be over here. I thought I unbanned you. Let's double check. Alright, you're unbanned. I'm more concerned that I didn't see anybody else's chat. That's so weird. Which actually, I guess I can just, make this full screen preview. For now. Then I can definitely see what's being chatted. Well, that's kind of distracting too. Yeah. Oop, 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 oop. Nope, nope, that's not what I want. Alright. Man, I've had to mess with so many settings today. Oh, I have actually had some dropped frames. I think it's because I've had to have actual Twitch open on this computer a couple times. On my streaming computer. There we go. Let's see here. It told me that you've been unbanned, so I don't know what the issue is. I see you in the chat room and all that good stuff, so I can't tell you. Maybe it's something on Twitch's end or something, because I've had to unban you a number of times. But it could be a Moobot issue too, I don't know. Alright, I think I've got the water set up for this fairly well. Or at least it'll work, I think. Danger has kind of went up a little bit. mysterious complaints on some. We have finally got them separated, I think, fairly well. It'll be even better when I get the prisons, like, actually separated. Let's just make sure I don't have any... Oh, I do have a snitch, finally. Oh, he's dead. Of course. I finally find one. I finally find an ex-law enforcement / snitch, and he's already dead. So where in the heck... I need to find if there's any more that came in. Oh, another potential informant. We'll definitely do that. Yep. You're back in. Recruit him. Now, where in the heck? I gotta get resituated here. My back's killing me. I need to find... any more snitches. He's dead. I wanted one so bad. Found one, and he immediately is dead. Snitches do not last long in this prison. I'm sure that's pretty realistic, though. Excuse me again, my cold. Ugh. And we gotta get power over here. I forgot about that. Oh, excuse me, I'm gonna... Alright, that should be better. Oh, goodness. Stupid cold. Electricity. I think we could just pull it down over here. I think that should pretty much take care of it. I still haven't seen anybody. We still have due for release, but due for... I don't see where the parole is. Maybe it's just working. I don't know. I haven't seen anybody in here in the classroom either, but I don't know. The programs seem kind of messed up. I mean, I don't know what this whole... I've had a no teacher situation for general ed, like, for a while now. But I think they need to get the foundation education program done first. Yeah, you have to complete that first. So, I think soon enough we'll probably have it accomplished, but... And our danger levels are going down, so we must be doing something right. Finding a lot of contraband now. Oop. Another potential CI. Yep, got him. Right, Mubot here if he is you Mubot says about that. Let's see here. I don't think we got any new prisoners in yet. I don't think I'll run into any ex-law. But I'm getting a decent amount of confidential informants. That can't be a bad thing. Um, so for foundation, well, how big was this? Because I'll need, this works well. That's 11 by 7. Yeah, 7. 11 by 7. So if I just make it 13, then we're good. So 13 by 11, I think is what we'll do. And I wanted to share that. So it could be 12. No, it'll still be 13. Because this is including walls. 7 by 11. Gotta expand this out. That's a... I think this is what we need. Too much information, man. Why does this keep on getting like that? 11, 13. There we go. Still have prisoners with serious complaints. Oh, I don't have enough money for that. 20,000? And I need a lot more income. That's an issue. I might not even be able to build any more of this. Getting close to not being able to. Darn. Huh. We'll add a door. Another jail door. Large jail door. Maybe we should get another grant or something and try to get some money. I haven't completed the reform program yet, but... And I'm close to being able to do that, but it's still... They're still getting educated to be able to do their jobs. I have 2 dog handlers, 2 armed guards. Oh, we'll get that immediately. Won't we? Assign 2 armed guards to a patrol. That's all I gotta do. And then I'll get another 15,000. So deployment... Wait, no. Logistics? No. Where was it? Oh yeah, here we go. Guard patrols. And we can go armed guard patrols. And we'll just assign 2 of them to... Go around here. Oops. And we actually really should expand... these patrols and try to get, there we go, 1 more in there. That should be enough. Be careful, man, you might get in trouble for that. What are you guy there? Oh well. But that got me my money, so now I'm good. I'm tempted to immediately blow it on this. But I'll see if I can't kind of work around it for now. Lock this open. Planning, we can get rid of that. So this will be the canteen. So for that I need the serving table. Go here. And then we need just a regular table. Or I'll try to remember that. Table. But I've been calling you Junior for so long now. Like ingrained in my head. We can't really fix that. Doesn't really work so well. I think people can crawl over these tables. I'm not sure if this will work. We'll see how much I can cram into the space. And then a bench. I don't know if they'll share the bench in between those two tables or not. There's like absolutely no room to walk there. It's probably going to be really bad. We'll see. We'll put another serving table here because I don't think that'll be enough. And then we need a kitchen. Which we just basically need to be double that size. So that's 4 by 8. So make it 8 by 8 and we should be good. Yamaro. 8, 8, 8. 8. There we go, that'll be good. That'll be fine. So then we go here. Doom, doom, doo, doo, doo. And then we'll still need a wall. Well, door. Oops. Which I think can just be standard. Oops, nope, 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 nope. Yeah, I'm not too worried about the green screen right away. I mean, it looks nice. I like seeing streams that have green screens. It just, you know, takes up less space. It's less noticeable. But, you know, I don't think it's really super necessary. I put a lot of work into my audio setup because I think that that's, for me, one of the more important things. And my webcam, I think, is of a decent quality, so I'm not too worried about it. But yeah, eventually I want to do a green screen. Like it's spelled Ymaro. It's not my real name. I just don't do my real name on Twitch. Come on, man. Do. Kitchen. That'll be fine. And then what else do I need? I guess visitation. And I can just make that the same size as this one. That'll be plenty. So what size is this? 8 by 9. Well, we'll have to bulldoze that. And then we'll go... Crap, which side, what size was that? Is it actually 10? No, it's 9. Or is it 10? I don't know, it's so hard to see. Loose David. I don't know who that is. Foundation. Concrete. Alright. Should be good with that. And this is going to be just a hallway. This is going to be just a hallway. And we'll add the door. We'll make it a jail door, I think. Just a small jail door. Here. Then we gotta get our utilities out there. Well, maybe I'll wait until... Well, no, this will be fine. Bless you. But we do need to get the electricity out there. Well, I think I set my donation thing at $100. I think most setups that I see go like $100 to $120. I figured I'd chip in the rest for whatever else I needed. But like I said, I mean, it'd be nice, but it's not a necessity or anything like that. I figured it'd just be something to reward myself after I finally got some people donating, etc. But you know, with the 30, I've almost got 40 followers. Hey Marshmallow, welcome to the chat. I'm pretty happy with myself. I mean, I've only been streaming for, I think this is going into the 3rd week or so. 2nd or 3rd week. And I've almost got to 40 followers. I'm thinking once I get to like 100, maybe just a giveaway of like the Escapists or something like that, just as a thank you. See how many people how many of my followers I can get on that day or something. So donations would go into giveaways like that and stuff too. Alright, I gotta get this kitchen set up. Cooker, fridge. Oh, they have bins. I didn't realize that. Tidiness is important when it comes to contraband. Huh. I've never added bins anywhere. Hey, hon, have you ever used bins?
Yep.
Oh. Oh, that's a really good idea. That's a good idea. I never noticed this bin here, but yeah, I mean, I never noticed this bin here, but my lady just said that they go good beside metal detectors, which makes sense because I always see them just drop the contraband and then I feel like somebody just picks it up again. Alright, so cooker, 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 fridge, 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 and sinks. Oh no! Oh well, I'll just put the sinks over here. Sink, sink. Hello. She's not my wife yet, fiance. There's still time. There's time. There's always time. I don't know exactly where the water and electricity is gonna need to be ran. Hey, cool gamer! Oh, sorry about Moobot. My Moobot has been like, I turned on some spam and things like that. So I'm going to, I think it's just the all caps thing, yeah, but welcome back, cool gamers. Been a couple days. What's up? Alright, and we got that. And we'll go like this. And that'll power all of them. And we'll just go off like this, I think. And we'll be good on water. I try. We are going to get married. At least that's what I'm told. I did propose. Arizona? How was that? Probably a lot warmer than frickin' Ohio. Bins. I'm gonna set up these bins now. Oh no, that's gonna block that. Put these bins up by the metal detectors. Put one over here. Put one over here. And over here, over here. That should do me on bins. Junior, aren't you like 15 or something? I don't think you gotta worry about proposing. Probably not a super great idea to do that at this point. To each their own, I guess. Alright, these are set up. I need to get another camera in the kitchen. What's that? Missy. Oops. Hit my mic. Missy, come here. Come here, Missy. Missy, come here. I was gonna give the puppy another cameo, but she's busy causing trouble. Oop. Let's see here. Cacti. Yeah, you should have got a souvenir cacti. Where are you? Are you from around Arizona, or did you fly out there or something? 9 years old. I think you should probably wait a good 20 years. Missy, my cat. Oh, cool. Yep, the little puppy. I showed you the little puppy before. Her name's Missy. She's amazing. Alright, so I don't need power and water separate for this facility, so I could have, and they all have their own showers. Oh, crap, I messed up that wall. Okay. So if that's the case, let's fix this wall. Yeah, the prison's a little bigger than when you saw it, Cool Gamer. It's expanded a bit. I've messed with more behind the scenes stuff like scheduling and whatnot too. So I need to get another door on here as well for visitation. And then I need to add the visitor tables because that's all visitation needs. Visitor tables, visitor tables. Thanks. Been trying. Yeah, I hear Arizona's weather's like super nice though. My fiance's got some family out there, and I've seen pictures and stuff. It looks pretty gorgeous. Once again, that's just compared to where I live in Ohio, where it's been seemingly perpetual winter. Visitor table, there we go. That should be enough for the visitors, I think. And then add another camera in here because I don't trust anybody. I forgot to add the camera here. Oop, 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 oop. Yeah, that'll work. Didn't mean to do. I gotta. It's okay. Yeah, the Moobot, I'm gonna have to definitely adjust some settings. It seems a tad bit too sensitive to my liking. It may be actually, it would be all right, like if I had a moderator or something like that that could handle the timeouts and stuff like that, and like determine whether it's appropriate or not, or fix it if it isn't. But that hasn't been the case recently. I do have one moderator, but she actually hasn't come back in a while, so I don't know exactly what's up. Maybe she's just been busy, or maybe she only likes it when I play the Escapists or something like that and hasn't been back for Prison Architect. I don't know. I figured that the audience for Escapists would also really like Prison Architect, but I don't know. It seems to be hit or miss. Like some people seem to like both a lot, like I do, and others don't seem to like Prison Architect as much as Escapists, but no, I'd like to keep the moderators a little bit older if you don't mind, Junior. I appreciate the offer though. And it shocks me how many cameras you can set up into this monitor. That's what I need to do. I need to add some phone booths. Personally, I don't feel like they deserve them, but they get really pissy if you don't give it to them. I gotta get some electricity out there. And I've got to start naming some things. Oh, I need to put all the doors in. Well, we've got the electricity and water and stuff all set up, so oops. So I think I'll be good to actually put the doors in on these cells and start transferring people over. I kept on getting into the habit of setting them up as cells with doors too early, and then it was just a pain in the butt to complete construction because the doors would lock on everybody and the guards would have to come by and unlock people all the time. It was a real pain in the butt. Prisoners can escape out the sewer pipes. Yeah, I kind of figured that they could only escape out the large pipes. So that's why I don't have large pipes going into the cells. But yeah, they can probably escape if they like get a tunnel in the hallway or something. I hear dogs running upstairs. Some people get lucky and get an extra large cell in the corner. Alright, so... You know, if I really wanted to... Nope, I don't have enough room to have extra cells here. I'll just have to throw in some weight benches or something, maybe. Doors. Man, they're really running around up there. I don't know if you can hear... It's like a stampede going on upstairs. There we go. And we'll get a couple of cooks in the kitchen. We're gonna have to, I think, set deployment or logistics or something, like food distribution. I think I need... Can you assign cooks to certain kitchens?
I haven't figured that out.
Yeah, I haven't figured that out either.
I think they
Clogs. I don't know how to clog. Yeah, maybe in micromanagement or something you can do some. I don't know. I haven't... I need to research that probably. We'll do that. And we'll get the tax relief. I think that'll help. Vlogs. We're getting really close. I wanted to assign a couple of cooks to this kitchen, but and I mean maybe they are. Maybe they automatically get assigned there. Works for me. It's my third canteen. Oh, they do that. They don't do that automatically now? Huh. Alright, well now that I've gotten this taken care of, I think I'm going to... I need to set up a patrol here and deploy a couple guards to always be in this area. Patrol. Oh, gotcha. I see what you mean. I got a sandwich and some crackers. Just want to have a couple guards just pretty much patrolling this whole area. And we'll say, I think we need one armed guard. And we'll have a dog patrol. And we'll have... two guards. Because this is going to be high security prisoners, so... I want to be careful. Sounds delicious. I'm getting a little bit hungry myself. I just ate before I started streaming, but I get hungry easy. Especially when people start talking about... What was it? Sandwich and crackers? Sandwich and crackers, yeah. Alright. So I think we're finally at the point where we can start... transferring some prisoners over. So, high sec. Boom. And then this is going to go back to shared. But I want to get rid of this door here because it's not going to be necessary anymore. We'll dismantle that door. Dismantle this door. Yeah, we'll see. I get a lot of requests for this Escapist. I kind of got a little bit burnt out on it. I will definitely go back to it. I haven't abandoned the Escapist. I think I need some lights in this area. But I just feel like I make more progress in this game. Escapist, like, I feel like I can stream that for 3 hours and get absolutely nowhere. Alright, yeah, they're starting to transfer everybody over. Okay, let's see here real quickly. Alright. So I think, let's see here, I've got 19 high risk people, and I've got plenty of cells for that. 6, 7, 8, 16, and then some, so I may start to get a little bit overcrowded later, but they've got their shower needs, they've got food, they've got visitation. I think the only thing they really need is their own yard, which I could put out here. I'm just concerned that if I want to make any other adjustments to it, it kind of gets a little bit fuzzy. So, these cooks. I think I'm just going to leave this open for now. I think during the lockdown it'll override that, so that'll be fine. Huh, it does kind of drain. The drain doesn't really super work. Oh well. Hygiene. Well, you'll take your shower. Oh, you're updating your new computer? Yeah, those Windows updates can take a while if that's the case. Storage. Man, there's nothing in storage now. Maybe I should expand this into a staff room. Let's see here. They need the wide sofas. No, I didn't watch Jack yet. I keep on forgetting to go and see that. But for yard, yeah, I gotta get a yard built here because they're gonna have yard time and then they're gonna want to go to the yard. So, oh, I guess I'll just, I think I still want to do a concrete wall. Where's the concrete wall? We'll just make a courtyard here, I guess. But it'll be outdoors. And we'll just throw a large door here as well. We'll probably lock it open. Oh, does he get a little bit loud? Yeah, there's a couple of people I watch that can get pretty loud, but yeah, I've got it set up now so it you can't post links unless I approve it. I had some issues before, but I've got that on my end, Junior. It came through, so I can check out that link. I've been watching recently. I have kind of limited time, so I have to kind of pick and choose who I want to watch, etc. But since a lot of people in my stream have been talking about Five Nights at Freddy's, etc., I started watching videos of that, which is hilarious. And I do have a copy of it that I'm kind of afraid to play. But the one guy that does really funny videos of it, Markiplier, he has just this amazing voice, and but he's really fun to watch. And then I just realized he has a Twitch feed, and I think he's doing, I don't know if it's this weekend or next, but he's doing like a gaming marathon for like raising money for depression or something like that. So I'll probably watch him play like Mario or something this weekend. Yeah, it's pretty common to not allow links, and I think it's a good policy, so it's kind of something I adopted. We'll get used to it. But yeah, Markiplier, if you haven't watched, if you like Five Nights at Freddy's videos and stuff like that, Markiplier, his videos are like the first things that'll come up on YouTube and whatnot, but there's a reason that they come up first. They're amazing. They're funny. I'd kind of like to stream some Five Nights at Freddy's because I'm horrible at horror games and I'm scared. But at the same time, I feel like that kind of brings a specific crowd of people that just like Five Nights at Freddy's. And if I play something else, they're not going to like it anyways. So I don't know if I want to play Five Nights at Freddy's. I mean, I kind of do just for fun, but I'm afraid that any followers, etc., that you get at Five Nights at Freddy's kind of stay at Five Nights at Freddy's, if you know what I mean. Weight benches. Where the heck are you? There we go. Oh yeah? I didn't realize that they were friends. Yeah, I have it. I haven't played it at all. I played one night. I played the first night and I failed. And I screamed like a little girl. I don't think you were here for this, cool gamer. Here's the puppy that we're babysitting. It's a cute little puppy. This will get me more followers. I'll put the puppy here, or more viewers, and it'll become my thumbnail. And who could resist this? Who could resist it? People will see that there's puppies involved, and they'll be like, "Oh, I should watch this guy." Ah, the minute I said that, I had people leave my chat room. That's fine. If they don't like Missy, I don't know what's gonna please them.
Gotcha.
Did she run away now? Oh, oh, these headphones. I like the headphones, but maybe it's just because I have like big ears or something, and they really hurt. After a while, all the weight on them. Tighten them up a bit. But then the top of my head starts hurting. feel like we still haven't gotten many prisoners transferred over. Oh yeah, I've got to designate this as yard. Yard, 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 yard. And it's behind a door, and then with logistics, no deployment, I can make this max security only. Boom. Alright, I haven't checked for X-Law in a while. I really need to do that. Quick. Confidential informant. Confidential informant back in solitary. Extremely volatile. X-Law. Alright, you are now going to be in protective custody. Finally found one. And I think that's my only one so far. We still have a lot of prisoners up for parole, and I have not seen anybody actually use the program. No, I guess 3 finished, 2 have passed, so people have done it. I think the queue just goes slowly. One, two, three, 4. I don't know why it's slow. You know, everything always looks better on the outside, man. I wouldn't get too worked up about it. My life isn't all cupcakes and rainbows, I'll tell you that much. Guy wants drugs. 98 years. Yeah, all my I think I changed the yard at too late a time, and all of my high security people are over on the other side of the prison now instead of hanging to their prison. I just want to make sure I did this right. Yeah, that's correct. This is all shared. But I wish you could check. I wish you could combine MinSec and min in minimum and medium security to be in the same area too, because I think shared allows everybody, where I only want to include a couple of people. Did my protective... Yeah, my protected custody guy finally is going over. Intelligence. Yeah, I think that we're pretty good. See, this is an issue here. With all these people rubbing shoulders, this is a problem. Medium and decreasing though. My danger levels have been going pretty well. And then they all want to go take showers. I don't want them to take showers in this area. HD PVR. Hey, see you, cool gamer. Do. And then these are all high sec guys too, aren't they? Yeah, they are. See, the shared, I don't like the shared thing. I don't want them to be around here. I wish you could just, I don't know, there's just no way to really keep it divided. I think it'll probably work out better once they haven't all been over here for the yard, so I think tomorrow it'll be better. How many janitors do I have? Gardeners. You probably need to have one and just hang out here. Tax relief, still studying it. But let's see here. Logistics. Food distribution. Yep, that works. Oh, this hasn't... Oh, that's why. Okay, so... Canteen. I forgot to assign this as the canteen. And kitchen. So this should make this work fairly well. Let's see here. Qualified prisoners too. And they're gonna do that. Alright, cool. They're figuring it out. Alright, we're good. I think I finally got some people that'll start the library up and running too. Alright, this is actually working out. Then laundry distribution. Yeah, it's all going from the same place. Deployment. Too bad you can't deploy janitors and things for certain hours. I think they just kind of go about their business. No problem. No problem, Junior. Corey. Sorry. Still no new X law. Intake. We're good. I've never done MaxSec. I could start doing some of that. You can help them when I have to use... Can you help Jay when I have to use protective custody? Not quite sure what that means. I've got one person in protective custody because he's ex-law. So I was just looking around to see if anybody else was ex-law or a snitch, because they tend to die very quickly. The only other thing that I might need here is like a dedicated solitary area. I didn't even think about that. That's probably something I want to do. I can set that up fairly easily though. Just like that, we got 4 pens. Let's see here. Yeah, we'll do that. Nope, not following you. Not following a tree. And then once they build those fences, I'll put a door over them, and then we'll have some solitary pens. We'll just have to throw another jail door over here. And we'll build a walkway out of concrete walls. I'll just go around like that, then we'll be fine. Just a little solitary area. I think we got a lot of workers, because once I tell them to do something, man, they just jump all over it. So MaxSec is going, well, ISEC or whatever the heck it's called. It's going pretty well. I've only got the one protective custody guy. Maybe when we get these fresh prisoners, hopefully I'll remember right when they're arriving and be able to check them. Well, it tells me these guys have a lot of contraband on them. I saw them flashing, but I think they got by. You need to have a guard at the metal detector. And I should probably also get a staff room over on this side too, because otherwise it seems like they kind of get stuck over here. Yeah, this game's a blast, Maggot. I mean, I haven't. It's really addictive, is the thing. Like you can play it just a little bit. Well, you wish you could play it just a little bit, but you just end up playing it for like hours and hours and hours. Ah, crap! This isn't gonna work, is it? Oh, I messed it up. Yep, I messed that up. So demolish walls. I think this counts as wall. Yep. Yep, I messed it all up. We're gonna need to expand this out. Messed that up. Yeah, I mean, it's fairly easy to learn, but I make a lot of mistakes still too. Gonna lock this open for now while they're doing the construction. 8 hours to go until we get a new batch of prisoners in. Yeah. Yeah, if GTA ever comes out on PC, it's bound to happen eventually, but man, it sure does get delayed a lot. I feel your pain. I'd like to play it. I've been holding out for the PC edition because I tend to like to game on PCs a little bit better. Plus, it's easier to stream on my PC versus hooking my PS4 or something up to it. So, I imagine that, I don't know. I don't think I'll stream it just because I think once it comes out on PC, everybody and their dog's going to be streaming it. But I'll probably want to play it. Okay, so now I gotta fix this. Where's the fence? There we go. So 1, 2, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. And then a line. Not really gonna help me. We'll just go out like this, I guess. And then finish the wall. That, and then jail doors. And then we just label them solitary, and we're good. Not sure where these are going to end up being. I think it's going to be, yeah, like this. And once this gets completed, then I'll name it MaxSec only. Yeah, I mean, you do. I mean, there's always a chance. Yeah, we'll see you, Junior. Yeah, I mean, I'm sure there's going to be tons of people. Like, I don't know, I kind of got a little bit miffed because I really like Dragon Ball Z. So I was all excited to stream some Dragon Ball Z. And I still play it, but I don't stream it anymore because I would play for... I mean, I'd play for hours and I'd get, like, one person in the room. Whereas if I play this or Escapist or something smaller, goofier... I tend to get a lot more viewers. And I mean, I'm not all about, numbers. I mean, obviously I've got like, I don't even have like 40 followers. I'm not worried about it. It'll come eventually, but I'm just I don't want to it's kind of like a social thing. So if I'm doing it and there's, absolutely nobody there, then it's just, well, I may as well just be playing alone, which is fine. Oh, nice. Got donated to you? Awesome. Congrats on that. Oh, I've got to expand this guard patrol out here now. Yeah, I really like the new Dragon Ball game. Very nice. I don't know if I like it better than the Tenkaichi games or not. It's different. It's like it's just a completely different game in my opinion. The only complaint I have about the game is that there's just like so much stuff going on that it's hard to follow, like the targeting system, etc. It's really hard for you to focus. Oh yeah. Yeah, congrats on the donation. That's pretty awesome. Do, 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 do. I'll have to remember your name, follow you or something so I know when you're streaming next. I'll come and take a look. I haven't seen I as many Dragon Ball Z streams as there are, I haven't seen any really good ones. As sad as that is, like it's either just a chick with her boobs hanging out, and I really am not interested in seeing a girl not play a game very well and just try to rake in followers by basically doing that on screen, or it's like German or something, and I'm not interested in that really because I can't understand the talk. So, or it's a lot of people on, the majority of them are people on PS4 that don't stream with a webcam or audio or anything. And not that I think that's necessary, but it sure does make things more interesting. I'm getting close to having some electricity issues. Yeah, yeah. I mean, I'm not against girls on Twitch at all. I mean, it's just, yeah, it's like you said, it's kind of exploiting a bunch of horny antisocial boys. Which I mean, that's why I mean, yeah, that's your choice. I mean, you can either go to those streamers or you cannot. That's if you want to go there and participate in the chat that's of a certain level, by all means. Nobody loves me. Hey, how do you know my name? Who are you? Very unsettling. Yeah. I don't know. Dark Star, Ohio. Hmm. Well, somebody in Ohio. So that's another good indication. Yeah, it's the name.
Not me.
Yeah, now that that's been out of the bag, yeah, Tony's my name. See what you did, Dark Star? Now I'm gonna get internet predatored. I'll eventually have to hook up. Yeah, I'll have to hook up some water here. Did you? I think power will be no problem. I'm gonna touch your dangly bits. I'm very concerned now. I'm very concerned. Alright, 11 minutes, and the next prisoners will come. I can't believe I actually remembered that, because I really wanted to make sure. Why is there a prisoner in the accountant's office? Huh. I guess. But the new...
Staff only.
Well, it is staff. Well, I guess I can do that real quick. I didn't think about it, I guess.
Yeah.
No, I don't think so. Alright, this is staff only.
It's over
Storage staff only.
9,000!
And armory staff only. So somebody does love him. I know where you live. Who are you? I'm so scared. I'm so scared I'm gonna squeak. No. Oh wow. Did this glitch out or something? Oh no, I stopped it. That's why. But still, somebody's gotta let these poor people in. I didn't know they walked in to go to visitation. Hey, finally saw somebody doing parole. Huh. Can I open it? Yeah, get through here. Uh-oh. There we go. Danger is increasing, but it's doing alright. Still a lot of prisoners having serious complaints, and I don't understand how I fix it. Do-do-do. Still just confused as to why I can't feed people well. I've got cooks. And I think people will finally start dealing with these books. They still haven't done anything that. The darkest star in Ohio. I don't know, man. It's a mystery. There's only a couple of people that I know of that even know I stream, so it's a pretty short list. Alright, but I completed this. I don't think there's anything else I can really do there, or that needs done. They'll shower, they got yard, they got visitation, solitary, yard, kitchen. I mean, everything should be fine, but the number of prisoners versus meals is... Oh yeah, crap. The new prisoners came and I forgot to check and see if they were ex-laws. Turn that around. He's not normal security. He's protective custody. And... where else? Not seeing anybody else that needs to be in protective custody. Probably once they get him to his cell, then they'll say, oh, now we gotta turn around and take him to protective custody. Oh, potential CI. Boom. Get him. Got a lot of informants now. Alright. We should be good. I am who I am. Be nice now. Be nice. Uh-oh. I'm already getting predatored. Alright, so let's look at my grants. What else do I need? Increase the size of my security force, unlock body armor, unlock tasers, monitors, put cameras. Yeah, I've done all that. Increase the size of my security force. Okay, so I just need a few more guards, which I was probably due to get some more guards anyways. Do 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 do. Pet a bear in the house. Alright, I'm only gonna give away one actual name in this house for the day. Maybe later the fiance's name will accidentally slip out, then she can get predatored, but that will not be today. Unless Darkstar wants to divulge more of my personal information randomly online. Somebody unlock this door. Get out of there. Yeah, I think this danger is all pretty much based on issues with food. And I think that I still get the same logjam here, so I'm going to make this the yard not dirt, because they just move too slow and then it gets backed up. Alright, so I got that. Danger's kind of leveling out. Look at some more grants. Alright, I'm probably pretty close to this, except for the cleaning cupboard. I haven't got a cleaning cupboard. So, I could actually do that. I'll go ahead and get a cleaning cupboard made. But I think I'll leave that to the, maybe the protective no, because then they'll all walk around. Hmm. If you are, I think he will not be happy at you. I don't know. Friends don't divulge personal information online, but some of my friends I know probably would. I'll put it right beside the armory here. It's about the best I can do. Demolish walls. I think the cleaning cupboard's pretty small. Where is it? Cleaning, 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 cleaning. I should be able to see that. There we go. 3 by 3. Ah. And make this building about this size. Should be fine. And then finish demolition of that. And then add an extra fence here. And we should be good. Uh-oh. Way back, huh? I bet you these complaints revolve around food. Well, there's some recreation issues, maybe. How can I help with the recreation? I don't know. I think you need at least 2 hours of work to get anything done on actual time. We can give him a little bit more free time, see how that works out. This is about done. Heck, I'm just about done researching everything here shortly. There's still a lot of Max Sec just like wandering around. I mean, if they're going to class or something, they still gotta leave, but I was hoping this would be a little bit more contained. Alright, so... Oh. Why in the heck does... He's in protective custody, but he's out there in the middle of everybody. Just asking to get killed. Oh! Oh, they got tased. Nice. They were running and got tased. Well, I don't want to make it a staff. I'll make it a door. And since there's supplies and stuff in there, I will add a metal detector. And a bin. Hello, outlaw. Welcome. I've been in your house, Tony. Oh, you are terrifying, sir, whoever you are.
Well, we know him.
Yeah, I guess that is true. That is true. There's been very few people actually in my home. It could be. It could be. You never know. I think that means it's not the jackass. But it could be the crazy guy that you're talking about too. Technically.
Does he know?
No, I don't think so.
Jackass know?
Yeah, jackass knows. No, he hasn't, so there's only a couple of people. That shortens the list. Is that a dead guy? No, he's not dead. This has added a level of mystery and intrigue to the stream that I somewhat appreciate. But it also makes me fear for my life a little bit too. Oh yeah, the cleaning cupboard. I just need to assign somebody to the cleaning cupboard and get utilities and stuff out to it. Cleaning. What's it need? Nothing. It needs nothing. But they probably will store some stuff there. And we need to get electricity out there. Which should be pretty simple. So once that gets done, I can 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Should be good. But man, the classroom training, that's gone really slowly. Like nobody's gotten educated enough to read, evidently, because this library's been here forever and nothing's happened with it. Oh, I've got to power the metal detector. Did I set that to... No, I didn't. This is max sec only. The heck is going on over here? Alright. Don't see any X-Laws. Still gonna be another 10 hours before a new batch comes in. Does that mean I've only fed 10% of the prisoners? That's an issue if that's the case. Logistics. Food is Food should be fine. I think I just messed up because I don't know. I don't know. This is kind of strange. I kind of think I need to get a staff room over on this side of the prison too, because we only have one little staff room over here. Oh, I think I finished that grant too. Yep. Still need prisoners to pass their frickin' courses. As long as they do that, it'll be fine. Manufacturing facility. Produce 30 license plates.
It's over 9,000!
Darkstar, thanks for the follow. Although I have no idea who you are. And your intimate knowledge of my life. Supposedly. Let's see here. Build workshops. Yeah, I don't have any workshops. I've got area over here to expand. So, I'll go ahead and do that. I think I'll leave this area open to some more cell expansion. But over here, I think is where the workshop will go. So, what do I need for a workshop? 5x5, workshop saw, workshop press table. Five by 5 is the minimum, but I'm sure it's going to need to be a lot larger than that. So, we'll give it a little bit bigger walkway. We kind of want to be productive. I'd like a large workshop. $240 squares. For a workshop?
Yeah.
Is it? 20 by 12.
So you
Okay,
walls.
cancel that then. So let's go foundation. Oh, because, yeah, it'll take a lot of electricity, I'm sure. So if that's the case, I think I'll just build the next generator up here. I'll make this area. Ooh, we might need a couple. I followed and I didn't get... Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't see that. Epic Slayer, thank you for the follow. I have a really bad habit of not seeing the follow notification because I've got a dual monitor set up and I tend to miss things. Alright. And we need to unblock this so workers can get through. I apologize. I love all my followers equally. Just some of them get missed, unfortunately. We'll throw a wall. I don't think I can even tell it to throw a wall in there yet. Yeah, I can't yet. Where in the heck are all my workers? Oh, they walked like clear around a weird direction. How's it going, Epic Slayer? You played this much, or are you just seeing what it's all about? So I'm going to be working on this manufacturing facility out. That'll be fine. I just need to create 30 license plates, which I would think would be fairly simple. The only issue is that my exports area is a little bit far away from it. I'm sure that's somewhat of an issue. Since it is a workshop, I might actually give it some decent floor materials too. Maybe concrete tiles. Maybe white tiles. No, white tiles would be for the infirmary. Metal floor, that's just expensive. But it kind of makes sense for a workshop. Yeah, I just started playing this not too long ago. It was probably... I got the game like a year ago almost, but I stopped playing it for quite a while. I mean, I played it for a while a year ago, but there's been a lot of updates and whatnot since then. So
It's over 9,000!
hey, Epic Slayer, there's your follow thing. It must just be behind. So once this gets built, actually I need to get some utilities out there, I'm sure. We'll start with that. We'll start getting the, well no, because I wanted to get the separate power generator for it, so. Why hasn't it, oh, it's got the door installed, but the foundation isn't ready yet. That's all. So we just got a little bit longer until that's done. I'll speed up time a bit. Now I think someone's in my house. You're scared, man. I'm scared. It's basically some strange internet predator that says he knows where I live. I can smell you. That's a little bit discomforting as well. 2 hours until more prisoners. And they're just about done with this foundation. Hurry up, finish this foundation so I can do other things. There we go. There's nobody behind me. Nobody that Darkstar says he's right behind me. Missy looks concerned. Alright, Darkstar, how many dogs do I have? Let's see. Let's see the extent of your knowledge of me. Where in the heck is the wall? Oh, 3 dogs. Oh goodness.
Busy down
Yeah, do you know their names? Because if you know their names, then I'm pretty sure that you're like a family member. If you don't know their names, then I bet you that you're just a random person. And we'll make this a staff door. And then we'll add another generator. That'll be fine. And we'll just max it out on energy right away. I don't care. We will not have any electricity issues. You're scaring my younger audience. Hey Penguin, welcome back. I was wondering where you've been. That sucks you don't feel well. I'm still recovering from my cold. So, maybe not in the same boat exactly. Oh no! I didn't plan this well enough. There was an escape route. Oh no. Ah, 2 escapes. Alright, it's where you get in trouble in this construction area. Ah, darn it. Danger isn't really super high, but there was a minor issue or something. You know what? I bet you, I'm gonna pause things. I bet you anything that some people got, the new prisoners got dropped off. No, did we just get, there's just so many higher, Yumara and I think I need to be Twerk Mubot. Yeah, no, Penguin, you're a moderator, but I think I haven't added you as an editor or Mubot. I'm a failed abortion. Thank you for the follow. Awesome name. I don't remember having so many prisoners. Huh. I'm getting scared. Don't worry, Junior. Darkstar can't touch you. He can evidently touch me, though. Although he did not name the names of my dogs, so I'm going to assume. Oh, Uggo, Jitters, and Ganon. Oh,
It's about.
yeah. I'm guessing that this is my brother or his woman, but I don't think that his lady would be a Twitch watcher. So. Those are not the names of my dogs, by the way. That's just what he calls them. Where in the heck? Oh yeah, why did I unpause that? So I need to look and see if there's any ex law enforcement. I'm pushing all the wrong buttons. Can I not do that while? I have it unlocked. I don't know why that's not working. Oh well. I don't believe so. Utilities. Well, no, they've got it down here, so that should be fine. Close enough. I'm not your brother, that's for sure. Not your brother, but still call it Uggo, Jitters, and Ganon. And it's either my brother or his fiance. That's got to be it. Nobody else. Maybe no, it's not my brother, so it can't be my other brother either. I don't know. PD. What's PD and what's the frowny face for, Penguin? I actually needed you earlier. Junior was having a lot of issues where he was spamming too much and getting banned, and I had to keep on stopping and unbanning him. So, I appreciate that if that happens. I thought I told this door to get dismantled. We still have not gotten these prisoners all fed. I have serious issues feeding all the prisoners. Dark Star still says wrong. Uggo, Jitters, and Ganon. Yeah, there's nobody else that calls them that. Alright, so for the workshop. Workshop. I need a workshop saw, workshop press, and table. Does it matter how I place these? Yeah, they need room to get around it. So they don't need that. Workshop saws.
10.
Well, that's 6. 8, 9, 10. 11. Oh, but we do need a table, which that'll work out fine. Up here. Table, table, table. Turn it around. And it'll just go in the center.
2 more tables.
Well, it's wonderful that I know that now. They'll still be able to get around all that, I think. It's just a little cramped. Alright, never leave home, take your
More
PC.
space.
Yeah. I'm scared because there are 3 ghosts in my house. I've lived in a haunted house before. And, Dark Star, you may know that or not, depending if you're family. I still don't trust you. There's only 1 ghost in Yamara's house. Oh, that's... Okay, stop, I'm crying. Stop being mean to Junior, he's young and impressionable. Oh, you gotta power all these separately? Okay, and set my nope, 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 stuff only here, and I guess this will be shared. That'll be a workshop though. I gotta label it as a workshop. And since it's going to have so many materials, I'm definitely going to want to put a metal detector out front of it. And let's see here. It'll probably be easiest to wire this. This game's a Prison Architect. I figured since I've been playing Escapist so long that it'd be interesting to go the opposite direction and be in charge of running the prison instead of trying to escape the prison. It looks like you gotta go clear out there. Why? That's exactly what I'm doing.
You don't.
What the heck are you talking
This will
about?
be card from that one will be
Yeah,
there. No, you just.
but they all need power.
They'll get the power. Don't. They create their own.
They do?
Yeah. They'll
Oh,
conduits.
so that doesn't matter. I never realized that. And then I'll need to switch this. I'll need to bring one clear over here. Yeah. You know what? Thank you.
Gotta be efficient.
No, you're showing me the way you want to do it. Grrr. Oh, da-da-da-da. Yeah, I already told you, Penguin. I need to add you as an editor on MooBot for you to be able to use MooBot. But honestly, I'm going to stick with the MooBot controls for now. I'm still messing around with them. I'm going to tune them to exactly how I want them, and then I'll start giving moderators permission to run MooBot. I never should have mentioned MooBot earlier. I apologize. You are a mod. Do-do-do-do. There's a lot of blood. Why do my Mac... Alright. I've got to set this yard as like... Because I keep on seeing Max over there. So we're going to say this. It's now that, and I'm just going to make another yard for min security or something. Because I'm tired of everybody going to the wrong place. Which I guess I could just... Minimum security probably won't destroy... Well, no, because I already set this as protective custody only. I can hear something in the background of my house. Is it Darkstar? Didn't answer your phone. I didn't get a phone call. I did not get a phone call. For the record. Well, I've got reception down here in the basement. I've got 3 bars. Yeah, I'm sure. Goodness. What do I do for this yard? I think I'm just gonna make this a yard. It's gotta be behind at least one door. Alright, so that's not gonna work. Well, I've still got some minsec over here. You know what? I'll do what I've meant to do for a while and make this a yard. And then I guess just add a fence here and then add a door because evidently you need a door. Random door. And that'll make that a official yard. Do. I'm so scared right now. I'm not in. There's nobody. My phone is not ringing. There is no call on my phone. Yeah, for the I'm just since I already have walls around here, it'll be easy to make this a fenced-in yard. Let's see here. Did I get any more X-Law? Yeah, I did. Oh, but he's already under protective custody. I'm not seeing anybody else. I think we're good. Need to time you out. No, he doesn't need to time out. He's just getting scared by Darkstar, sorry. Okay, and I need to assign this new yard as minsec. So we'll make the dangerous solitary people all minsec, I guess. Oh, that okay. So no, I gotta change that. I changed this all to so solitaire. It still should. Oh, they still are listed as that, but it ends up being minsec. Huh. Oh. I gotcha. I know who Darkstar is now. Yeah. Evidently I don't get cell phone reception down here. I got the message though. I'm surprised that you remember those names for my dogs. Oh yeah, logistics, I need to... Oh, there we go. But we need to have workshop safety as a program. I swear your brother's not on Skype right now. I do not know about my brother's being on Skype or not. He never comes in and watches me. I think he's watched some of the YouTube stuff, but... Alright, so programs... Let's see here. Quick second, need to take care of something. There we go. I still haven't gotten 15 prisoners to pass foundation education. What do you need for workshop safety? Led by a foreman. I have the foreman. It lasts 2 hours and requires the workshop saw. Voluntary, practical, easy. So this should be pretty easy. All staff, all rooms, staff only. I'm pretty sure that
It's over
this is shared.
9,000!
This is shared. This is shared. Venaro. Who's that? Thank you for the follow. I have a good idea of who that is, though. Why does it say all rooms? Maybe it's because of the foreman's office? Maybe if I make that shared? Nope, all rooms, staff only. Oh wait, no, this is... Stop. I don't want behavioral therapy. I wanted workshop safety. Workshop safety, and we're good. Okay. And then I think I want to change that back to being... what you call it? Staff only. You don't know me. Yep, you just got warned. You just got warned, son. Watch them caps. Seriously though, it'll ban you after the second time. I thought I turned that off. Let me work on that, because my my Moobot thing is super sensitive. General settings. Caps lock. Blacklisted phrases. Spam filter settings. Alright. The caps thing just was too much. Everybody was getting in trouble for it. So now you guys can spam caps all you want. Not that that's super appreciated. No, Darkstar and Venaro are two different people. Oh yeah, I need a camera in there. That's why I can't see anything. Fog of War. I think this will be enough. Once that gets installed, we'll be good. And min, medium, protected, max. I don't know. I think we should be good for now. No. The fiance has been here behind me for a while. She disappeared now, but... I guess I should probably put a camera in the cleaning cupboard. I'm a little bit concerned about that. So I think I will. So I'm not scared. It turns out Vinar is my brother, and Darkstar is a friend of the family. Because I'm a member of the mob. No, this game isn't made by the same developer as The Escapist. Aw, crap. Did that seriously turn around the wrong way? Dismantle that. Turn around, dismantle that. Face the wrong way. Darn it. But it is a lot like The Escapist, right? I mean, not in gameplay really at all, but just it's really I think the best way to say it is the opposite of The Escapist. Instead of trying to escape, you're trying to keep everybody in and be a profitable prison. Just connecting these new security cameras. Oh, it's still in progress. This is a nasty spider web of wiring for these cameras. I haven't messed with door servos at all. I really need to look into it though. Excuse me. Somebody was mentioning those the other day, and I meant to read up on them, but I didn't. But basically, that sets doors to automatically lock and unlock at certain times, or remotely from control of a guard. Let's see here. What time is it? So they're about to wake up, and then we'll see. Hopefully they'll start training people to work in that workshop. Well, for this, how does the game work? That's a really big question. But, basically you're going to get some prisoners in every day. Here's my prisoner count. Right now I have capacity for 124 prisoners, and I have 93 prisoners currently. When they come in, they automatically get placed in these holding cells. They'll get placed in these holding cells, and then when a guard's available, he'll take them to their own cells. There's 3 levels. Well, there's 4 levels, or 5 different levels, technically, of prisoners. So there's high risk. Obviously, people that are violent, etc., have really long sentences. Normal risk, you're run-of-the-mill breaking and entering types, and then low risk, where I don't know what do they even do? They probably got caught for jaywalking or something. Then you have like ex-cops and snitches that need extra protection, so you have them under protective custody. And there's another level that's like max sec or something, that they're extremely dangerous, etc. Here, this guy's trying to escape, so hopefully he'll be caught. There we go. That's why I have a fence. Yeah, petty crime, sure, that works. So basically it's all prison management. So like for this is kind of unusual, not really unusual, but getting more complicated than your starter prison. But my red area here, that's where I keep all the max sec. Yellow is where I keep all the protective custody people. And then medium security here in the orange, and then minimum security is the blue. Anything that's white, anybody can basically go to, and then black areas are staff only, and no access has been like blocked off from entrance by fences, etc. And so really besides that, you just need to make sure that everybody's being fed with the kitchen, is having their hygiene needs met with showering and laundry, and medical needs with the infirmary, and then also, what's the other thing? Like some other needs like education, etc. And then other things managing your staff, like offices, office space, break rooms. I've got like metal detectors to check and see if they got contraband on them. You know, just your run-of-the-mill stuff, I guess. But it's really more of like a sim game where you're managing a prison than doing anything else. One of my to-dos is right now I have like a pretty self-contained area for max sec and protective custody, but I didn't do a great job of planning up front on my low sec and medium sec. So they kind of share these areas, but these shared areas end up getting shared by protective custody and max security. So I'm gonna try to start separating out their. What I'm gonna do is I think what I'm gonna do is put a shower in each of their cells, and that'll eliminate the need for a separate shower. Then I can probably modify this shower to turn it into a second canteen kitchen, and then have separate kitchens for the medium and low security. Water plus lights, Kentucky Fried Prisoners. Nope, that's impossible. As much as I wish I could. You used to be able to throw them in solitary for forever and starve them to death, but I think they fixed that. They bring food to them or something. Battletoads, no, not gonna play that. Don't have it. And Escapist, I might come back later tonight and play. I've already been streaming for like 3 hours, so I've probably only got like another hour or so in me. But if I come back tonight or tomorrow, it's probably about time to go back to the Escapist for at least tonight. I also, if I'm going to play anything else, I think I want to play Five Nights at Freddy's, just because I think it would be a blast. I've been waiting for there to be a number of people here, and like my moderator, Penguin, etc. I wanted to make sure there's been a couple people that have requested Five Nights at Freddy's, and I am a complete chicken, so I think it'll be pretty fun. So actually, just give me 5 minutes. I'm going to take a water break real quick, and I'll be back, and I think we'll boot up Five Nights at Freddy's against my better judgment. I've been having fun with this game, but I think I'm going to make the switch. It'll be my first time playing it, and there will be screaming, and there will maybe be crying. And no Battletoads. No Battletoads. So I think I'm going to take a quick break. Give me like just 2 seconds, and I'll be back. So, Darkstar, if you scream Battletoads 20 more times, I will start getting upset. Alright, so I will be right back. Alright, I'm back. So, I'm going to quickly save. I've got to stop having human needs like going to the restroom or drinking water. Every time I leave, I lose a couple viewers. They tend to come back though. If they're on like the tablet and stuff like that, you can't have multiple things up. So I'm sure I pop in and out of rooms all the time. Alright, save. I'm so scared. I'm so scared about this game. Anybody who knows me knows that I do not do well with horror genre in general. And this is going to destroy me. So, and this is also the first time that I'm playing Five Nights at Freddy's. Besides the first night, I played the first night and failed already. So I need to... Whoa. I think the audio levels are going to need to be adjusted a bit. So let's do that together. So everybody's got... Well, where the heck... Can you not adjust that down? Let's see here. Let me turn down. Evidently in the game volume you can't turn it down any. So maybe I can do this. I think that's a little bit better, but it could have just gotten silent too. Alright. Away. So I think that... Oh wow. Yeah, that was a lot of lag. I don't know where I got all that lag from. It was just kind of a spike, I think, because it's doing okay now. Although my FPS is at 25. Oh, it's dropping down lower. Well, this is my first time ever trying to stream Five Nights at Freddy's. I didn't think it would be this difficult, though. I mean, Prison Architect has more stuff going on in it than this. There's got to be some other issues. Let me see what my task manager's doing. Yeah. It's a lot of dropped. I think I'm going to, it could just be the flashing too, though. But I don't think that should be it either. I wonder... I think I am going to adjust where my webcam is. Yeah, this is what I get for not playing Battletoads. Man, everything is definitely kind of running slow. Don't go... Maybe I'll just quickly stop my stream and restart it and see if that works. Which actually I should probably restart it anyways, just because I need to change what game I'm playing. So give me 2 seconds.